Oh well, it sucks that I couldn't get to the bar. The bar's shut. That really pisses me off. That's my luck this trip. It's been one of those trips that really has. Anyway, but at least I went to the local store. I couldn't, because I'm so short-sighted, I can't see the traditional Thai stores because they sort of they hang back in the shadows where the actual all the groceries are. So I couldn't see it from the street. And a couple of girls on a motorbike actually asked me what I was looking for. That's nice of them. And I told them looking for a 7-Eleven. Said no. Well, I know there's not a 7-Eleven. I meant like 7-Eleven. And they pointed at it. They told me there was a shop there. So I walked straight past the place first off because I just didn't see it. But now I'm walking back to the to Meechok because the only bar nearby is shut. I mean, drive you nuts. And that's why I like being in Saigon. Even if I'm in District 7, I know I can get to the centre of town, have a good night, and it won't break the bank as far as getting a grab bike is concerned. It's cheap. So, you know, it just endears me more and more to Vietnamese lifestyle. So I guess I've got to be philosophical. At least I'm getting some exercise this way. But when I do finally get back to Meechok, I'll have a bit of a first. I would have earned my drinks. So, but that was weird. That sign on the door of Ricky's bar. It almost sounded as if he might have had bar girls there, and some locals objected because there's quite a big Muslim population here. So, you know, you couldn't do what you do in Bangkok, for instance, or Pattaya. It's a different part of the world. Much more down south is a lot more Muslim based. So I would assume that the conservatism there might have had an issue. But I may be drawing way too much into it. But it certainly hasn't been updated on Google, which would indicate that it might have just happened recently. So, well, I mean, it looks like a functioning business to me, but there's no indication it was going to open at all. So the 5 o'clock opening is just not going to happen by the looks of things. It looked permanently closed to me. Because you wouldn't have a sign like that up. You'd be saying it opens at a certain time. So, yeah, like I say, bad luck. Not my time to have any sort of let my hair down. Not that I've got any to when I'm in Thailand. I'll just have Miles will be a Buddhist monk waiting to go. Well, apart from the beer. So. Oh, if I didn't have my beer, God, that would be tragic, to say the least. Oh boy. Anyway, at least there's actually quite a good store that's actually walking distance from me. That's good to know. It's a bit late in the piece. I've already been here. This is my 3rd full day here. I am looking forward to moving on though. Definitely spent too much time here. 2 to 3 nights would have been more than enough. That's okay. I mean, they are nice people. I've appreciated the host. I wish he was a bit more attention to detail, scoping out closed bars. But apart from that, no, he's a pretty good guy. Oh, it's a real damn shame they don't have a push bike at that place, because it would make me. It's a flat area around here. It'd be good to get around on a push bike, but I don't see any sign of it. So I'm just going to wander through the rubber plantation. There's another one there. You can see another cup filling. People there. There's a lot of leaves on the ground. I'll just have a wander through here because this is just a little. I don't know where this road goes. I could look it up on the GPS, but I'll just walk for a little while. Just want to get some exercise, stretch my legs. there's another side street on the other side of the highway that might be worth checking out. And I am tempted to get another one of those quiches, the spinach quiche. It's quite nice. Oh, there's a walking path down there too. Oh, maybe that's worth checking out. Why not? Look, I'm really disappointed with the lack of interaction with guests at both places I've stayed at. It really sucks big time, because it's now happened here as well. The only people that I've really had a chat to were was an English couple. I did speak to the ones that were from Ireland, but the Romanian and what was she from? Some South American country, I can't remember now. Anyway, from Brazil, that's right, Sao Paulo. Yeah, they were okay too, but the last two couples, young couples, they just, well, especially today, for instance, maybe I'm being paranoid, but they just basically were really rude, in my opinion, because I went and actually got a coffee and sat down at one of the tables, and they just decided to sit by themselves and wouldn't even say a word to me. They did say hello, but they wouldn't actually have a conversation with me. And they were speaking, I don't know, was it in French? I'm not sure. Yeah, they were talking, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly sensitive, but you know, it just pissed me off a bit. So this must be for the plantation workers or something, I imagine. Like I said, there's no sign saying it's private property or anything, so I assume I'm okay to walk down here. And we'll just see how far it goes. It seems like it probably is just for the oh, we got back to the road anyway. There you go, it just cuts across to the road. There's a lot of trees here though, and not much traffic. Now I'll go down here, see where this leads to. Oh, it's very pleasant walking around here, but look, as I say, it's been really disappointing this trip. I haven't had a chance to converse with new people and what have you. And again, I think Vietnam's friendlier. So I must admit, I've been to other places where I haven't talked to people, but the other problem was I didn't realise there's so few people here. I mean, only 3 people in the. I might have to go down this way actually. Only three huts, so it's a pretty small place. So yeah, there's not, you know, it does limit your chance of interaction with other people. And there is an age gap, I understand that, but geez, it would kill them just to have a few sentences with me. I always like talking to people from overseas and just seeing what, you know, their life's like, how it differs to mine. Oh well, anyway, that's my gripe. So looks like I'm not going to do any island tours. My host, he said that he could organise the mini cab or the mini bus to Phuket town for me for the pickup at 10 o'clock on Monday from my accommodation down at the beach. And yeah, he said it was about 400 baht, so that's okay. So that's not bad. Okay, so these roads just run here basically, and then they run into tracks, and I guess it's for the plantation. So again, you've got a track going down here. So that's basically how it all works here. So I guess they harvest all the rubber using these tracks off the road. Okay, well I might go across the main road and check out the other place, and I might get the quiche too. Bugger it. Quiche is nice. It's not like I've been spending much money. God, I've been spending nothing. But yeah, I might do that. Have some lunch. And it is packed with spinach, so it's really healthy, and I just got to keep getting good food into me. So I'll go down there. It's a shame I can't walk down a road like this down to the beach. That'd be really nice. That'd be a nice, good exercise, long walk. I don't know if you can hear the lunchtime call to prayer through all the traffic. Yeah, it's a noisy road, but yeah, it seems to happen 3 times a day, what I can gather. Very early morning, lunchtime before 1, and I think there's a nighttime one. I can't recall that. I think there is. Still can't work out where it's coming from though. Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here. I've done all my packing and just got about 15 minutes before I head off. It's about 11:30, 25 to 12. I don't want to get to the other place too soon because you're supposed to check in at 2 o'clock. But as you can see, the other 2 huts next to hut number 1 where I've been staying are already empty. They've left us 2 couples there. Young backpacker type couples. One on down on number 3 I've got on the right with, the ones next door not so much. Like I say, I won't miss them being neighbours. The woman would never shut up. She just kept talking and talking and talking, I think in French. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice breeze at the moment. This is quite a long bench she's built here, and actually it was built by the owner with 2 other people, and they took I think he said they took a week to build all these 3 huts, and they're custom built. They weren't kits or using standard materials. So it's very quiet here at the moment. Quite noisy last night. I think they had guests over. They have guests. I think he's quite gregarious with the locals, and they had guests over before I was planning on eating about 7, but it was put off to 7:30. Then his wife told me that he couldn't get the ingredients, but he did give me a little pack of pork and stuff today in a little plastic container. So that was nice of him, and I wasn't overly hungry anyway, and I'm feeling a bit funny in the stomach at the moment, so I might have it when I get there. But I want to go out and about and have a few drinks, but no rush. I mean, it's only midday, so I want to check out the cocktails, see what they're like. So I'm quite interested in that. So there's over there's the actual where the kitchen is. It's the bottom floor of their house, and there's the chicken coop that gets raided by monitor lizards. Apparently, they're basically eating all the eggs that the chickens have laid, so that's not good. So he may need to put a new hen house on stilts or something to keep them away. I asked him if an electric fence would have helped, but he didn't think that would work. So. They're not that big monitor lizards, about a foot long. I don't know what that'd be in meterage, 1/3 of a metre. I don't know. But they're not really big, not like the ones on the island. As I say, it's very quiet here at the moment, very sedate. So I'll just miss the next Muslim announcement. I think it took place just before 1 yesterday, and there's another one at I think about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then another one at 7, so it's pretty full on. So you got the one 5:20 in the morning, which is the real killer, and then you've got 3 others, so it's quite a few. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you think there's anything there of use to you, or entertainment or whatever. And either do that or give me a thumbs up, or if you're feeling really energetic, do both. That'd be great. But please don't ignore me. That's the worst thing you can do on YouTube, is be ignored.